Hello and welcome to the first podcast of financial freedom. Today I'm going to talk about a very crucial topic, a topic that silently affects millions of people. That is why most people stay paycheck to paycheck. Before we begin, let me ask you one honest question. Why is it that so many people work hard every single day, wake up early, travel long distances, handle pressure at work, and still feel financially stuck? Salary comes, salary goes, and again the same stress. If this sounds familiar, this episode is for you because today I'm not here to blame anyone. I'm here to explain a pattern that keeps people trapped in the paycheck to paycheck cycle. And once you understand the pattern, you can break it. Let me say one powerful line right at the beginning. It's not low income, it's low financial awareness. Let me tell you a story. This is the story of Ravi. Ravi is not lazy, Ravi is not careless, Ravi is not irresponsible. In fact, Ravi is very sincere. He works in an office. He has a fixed monthly salary. People around him think he is settled. At the start of every month, Ravi feels confident. He pays his bills. He orders food sometimes. He buys small things to feel happy. He tells himself, I'm working hard, I deserve this. But slowly life happens. A birthday comes, a festival comes, a medical expense appears, a phone stops working, an EMI gets deducted, and suddenly Ravi checks his bank balance almost zero. Stress returns, anxiety returns, waiting for the next salary begins. Month after month, year after year. This is not just Ravi's story. This is the story of millions of people. The reason one lifestyle inflation. Let's talk about the first big reason. People stay paycheck to paycheck. It's called lifestyle inflation. What does that mean? It means when income increases, expenses also increases. Earlier, one phone was enough. Now, every year, a new phone feels necessary. Earlier, eating out was occasional. Now, food delivery apps are daily. Earlier, happiness came from simple things. Now, happiness comes with a price tag. Let me be very clear. Enjoying life is not wrong. Spending money is not wrong. But the problem starts when expenses grows faster than financial discipline. Most people upgrade their lifestyle but forget to upgrade their saving and investing habits. So even when income increases, there is no financial relief. More income, more expenses, same stress. That is lifestyle inflation. Reason 2, lack of financial planning. Most people don't plan their money. They don't ask simple questions like how much should I save every month? How much should I invest? How much can I safely spend? They don't track their expenses. They don't review their finances. They just live on auto mode. Money comes in, money goes out, and they hope things will be fine. But let me say this gently, hope is not a financial plan. If you don't give direction to your money, money will leave you silently. Planning doesn't mean becoming strict, planning means becoming aware. Awareness creates control, control creates peace. Reason 3, emotional spending. Now comes a very honest topic, emotional spending. Many people don't spend money because they need something. They spend money because they feel something. When they feel stressed, they shop. When they feel tired, they order food. When they feel low, they buy something small. These expenses don't feel dangerous. It's just a coffee, it's just one order, it's just a small purchase. But small leaks can sink a big ship. Emotional spending gives temporary comfort but long term financial stress. Money cannot heal emotions, it can only distract them for a short time. Understanding this habit is very important. If you want to escape the paycheck to paycheck trap. Reason for zero financial education. Now let's talk about the biggest reason of all. We were never taught how money works. In school, we learn how to score marks, how to pass exam, how to get a job, but nobody teaches how to manage salary, how to save smartly, how to invest wisely, how to build long term wealth. So people start earning money without understanding money. They learn by making mistakes, and sometimes those mistakes are expensive. This is why I strongly believe financial literacy should be taught from a very early age. Money is a life skill, and life skills should not be optional. Now, let me bring everything together. Most people are not stuck because they earn less, they are stuck because they spend emotionally. They don't plan, they follow lifestyle inflation, they lack financial education. That is why I repeat this again. It is not low income, it is low financial awareness. And here comes the hopeful part. Awareness can be learned, habits can be changed, cycles can be broken. Now, let's talk about the most important part. How do we break this cycle? First of all, let me make one thing very clear. Breaking the paycheck to paycheck cycle doesn't require luck. It doesn't require a very high salary, and it doesn't require doing anything illegal or risky. It requires something very simple, that is conscious action. Most people live their financial life on autopilot. To break the cycle, you must start living with awareness. And awareness always starts with small steps. Number one, track your expenses. The first step is very basic but very powerful. Track your expenses. You don't need an app, you don't need a spreadsheet. Just ask yourself one honest question every day. Where did my money go today? When you start tracking expenses, something interesting happens. You start noticing unnecessary spending, repeated small expenses, emotional purchases. Tracking doesn't judge you, it simply shows you the truth. And once you see the truth, change becomes possible. Number two, save before you spend. Now let's talk about saving. Most people save money like this. If something is left at the end of the month, I will save it. But usually nothing is left. So here is a simple shift. Save first, spend later. The moment your salary comes, take out a small amount for saving. Even 5% or 10% is enough to start. This habit tells your mind one thing: my future is important. Saving is not about amount, it is about priority. Number three, learn one financial concept at a time. You don't need to learn everything at once. You don't need to become a finance expert. Just learn one concept at a time. For example, what is budgeting? What is an emergency fund? What is the difference between assets and liabilities? Small learning creates big clarity, and clarity creates confidence. Financial awareness is built slowly, but it stays for life. Number four, control emotional purchases. Now comes a very honest step. Before buying anything, pause and ask: do I need this, or do I just want comfort right now? Emotional purchases feel good for a few minutes, but they create stress later. This doesn't mean you stop enjoying life. It simply means you don't use money to fix emotions. Control brings power. Power brings peace. Number five, focus on long term peace, not short term pleasure. This is the mindset shift. Short term pleasure says buy now, enjoy now. Long term peace says think ahead, stay calm. Every financial decision is a choice between today's happiness, tomorrow's stability. Financially free people choose peace over impulse again and again. Let me end this section with one important truth. Financial freedom is not about becoming rich overnight. It is not about showing off wealth. It is about becoming stable, calm, confident. When you are not scared of expenses, when you are not stressed before salary day, when you feel in control of your money. This is real financial freedom, and it starts with one conscious step today. If you have listened to this episode till the end, pause for a moment. Think about your own life. Think about your own money habits. Think about how often stress appears just before the month ends. If even one thought inside you has changed today, then this listening was not just information, it was transformation. This video is not just about money, it is about freedom. Freedom from stress, freedom from confusion, freedom from repeating the same financial mistakes again and again. That is why I truly believe this is not the kind of content you keep only for yourself. If you feel this can help someone you love, your family member, your friend, or even your younger self, please share this video with them, because one shared video can plant one powerful thought, and that thought can change a life. Now, this episode helped you understand why people stay trapped in the paycheck to paycheck cycle. In my next financial literacy podcast, we will take the next powerful step. We will talk about the difference between assets and liabilities. This single concept has the power to completely change how you look at money, purchases, and income. You will start asking smarter questions like: is this making me richer or poorer? Is this putting money in my pocket or taking it out? Am I building my future or just upgrading my lifestyle? Once you understand assets and liabilities, you stop guessing with money and start deciding wisely. And if you are new here, let me introduce myself properly. I am Reena from RJ Diaries. Here we don't just improve your English speaking skills, we also help you learn life skills like financial literacy, awareness, and mindset, all through simple, practical English. So, while you are improving your fluency, you are also improving your life decisions. Because learning English should not only help you speak better, it should help you live better. So, stay connected, stay curious, and most importantly, stay aware. Your journey towards financial freedom and confident English has already started. I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, keep learning, keep growing, and keep believing. Now, before we end this episode, sit comfortably, take a deep breath, and repeat these affirmations slowly. I'm learning how money works. I respect my hard earned income. I choose awareness over ignorance. I choose planning over panic. I'm breaking unhealthy money habits. I'm stepping out of the paycheck to paycheck cycle. I'm building a peaceful financial future. This was the first episode of my financial literacy podcast series in English. If this episode made you pause and think, then it has already created change. Remember, financial freedom begins with a decision to learn. Thank you for listening. I'll see you in the next